As dusk settles this evening, a simple movement of your finger will bathe your surroundings in artificial radiance, a convenience so habitual that its magnitude escapes you. For the vast majority of the human saga, however, this capability was non-existent. Once the sun retreated, the world was swallowed by a void so dense you could not perceive your own hand held before your face. Modern society has nearly erased this experience. Yet for eons, your ancestors lived half their lives in that profound gloom. Long before the invention of the candle, they relied solely on the celestial canopy and the embers they managed to keep alive. The mystery of how they occupied those lightless hours fundamentally alters our perception of sleep and the human condition. The mastery of fire, which evidence suggests began in Africa 1,000,000 years ago, served as the catalyst for this transformation. It did far more than provide warmth. It revolutionized the structure of daily life. Prior to its control, our predecessors mirrored the behavior of other primates, seeking refuge and remaining perfectly still at nightfall. To venture into the shadows was to offer oneself as a meal to superior nocturnal hunters like leopards and wolves, whose vision far outclassed our own in the dark. The hearth changed the environment instantly, establishing a 10-meter perimeter of safety. Inside that circle, predators were held at bay. Outside, the threat remained lethal. Beyond protection, fire granted humanity the gift of time. Before the flame, the day ended the moment the sun vanished. Fire extended the productive cycle, creating a new space for social evolution. While daylight was reserved for labor and survival, the night belonged to the narrative. Around the fire, stories, myths, and humor flourished, forming the bedrock of human culture. These gatherings were our first classrooms and theaters. Furthermore, scientific inquiry suggests that our modern continuous sleep pattern is an artificial construct. Historically, humans slept in two distinct segments divided by a period of quiet wakefulness. During this midnight gap, individuals engaged in peaceful reflection, a state facilitated by specific hormonal releases that modern artificial lighting now suppresses. When people today are removed from the glow of technology, they often return to this ancient biological rhythm. The screens that dominate our evenings trick our brains into perceiving noon at midnight, stifling the chemicals needed for rest. That late-night restlessness may not be a medical ailment, but a lingering echo of your ancestral past. We have traded the meditative stillness of the starlight for the flicker of a switch, largely unaware of the spiritual silence we have lost.